Bye-bye, mansion. You have served us well. Oh, I was hoping I could actually pick something up there. No such luck.
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
Yeah, we're going for the good ending, so we'll give it back to him.
Thanks, Jill.
I think if you don't give it back to him, it involves a good deal of like babysitting him. Wow, red caution already. That's not good. Push from the correct side, please. Yo, Barry. A man. So, inside the coffin is a skeleton. Wait, there's someone else. A family picture. It's a letter. To my Lisa. Day by day, I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mommy's itching go away. Today, they gave me another shot saying it was nutrition. When they gave me the shots, Mommy's can think straight, but Mommy's shocked and sad because Mommy's unable to think of you all the time. Mommy's afraid. Afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy. What your faces look like, how we used to be together. They're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now, so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to that lab together. We'll both pretend that we are both unconscious, and when that man in white clothes is off guard, that will be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together. Okay, sweetie? Be strong, Lisa. Jessica Trevor. So, Barry.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
That's it. Barry's got this place covered. Better just hurry on ahead. If you don't give Barry his gun back, it's very likely that he dies. Ah. There's a large iron door and it won't budge. Now this is where I was thinking of in the last parts where I was like, oh, we need to find the wolf medal and the eagle medal. I don't know where the door is. Circular depression, shape of a wolf. Yeah, so this is the door I was thinking of when I was trying to, like, get into the waterfall area where this episode started. Or this session started. Sorry, Barry, gotta, grab an item real quick. But he did just pull. He tried to shoot her. He tried to at least pull his gun on her and throw it in her face. She had to disarm him, and she's just like, "Okay, I'll give you your gun back." And then afterwards, yeah, we're cool. Sorry about that. I just had to sneeze real quick. I muted my mic so you guys wouldn't have to deal with that horrible sound. You want wolf medal and eagle medal. And that looks good for now. There's probably another item box as soon as we get inside. I'm actually curious to see how much of this kind of backtracking and fetching that Resident Evil 7 had. I was sort of turned off by the first-person perspective. Sort of feel like it's trying to capitalize on games like Outlast. And while it certainly is scary, I played the demo a bunch, and I think it actually is fairly scary. It's just, that's not Resident Evil to me. I like the third-person camera, or a fixed camera. Of course, Resident Evil 4 is a classic. I think Resident Evil 5 isn't as bad as people like to say it is. It's actually a ton of fun. I played it co-op with a buddy back when it first came out. Sorry, quick impression. There's an eagle-shaped emblem carved inside. And Resident Evil 6, I think Resident Evil 6 is actually horrible. The story makes no sense. In addition to that, like I don't mind it being split up into 4 different like character arcs. It's just they just don't make enough sense. Oh, we can't open that large door. I would have thought it would open the door, but why use a door? We can use a secret elevator instead. Laboratory, basement 1. Sign reads, will not open unless in first class emergency. Anything else back here? No. Like Resident Evil 6, like the gameplay was bad. It didn't give you enough. Like it didn't come with an instruction manual, but it introduced enough new moves, and like I mean like literally new moves, that it became like it was like I didn't know about like some of the movement options until like I had beaten the game. And then like I was going alright until I'd beaten like Leon's campaign, and that's a fairly long campaign. I feel like I'm sort of old school. I used to love instruction manuals. Like if we were going on a family trip, I would take a bunch of the manuals from my favorite games and just bring one to read. It was a way to like capture my imagination and keep things going. Sadly, that's not how things work these days. And if you're lucky, you get a paper insert with a controller diagram these days. Oh hey, plenty of kerosene. Oh, we are getting so lucky with the crits here. I'm actually like blown away with how lucky we were getting. Okay, not lucky there. Shiny? Oh, we got another mode disc. Since we're so close to the item box, we're going to drop off the mode disc, burn that guy, and then go back real quick. I mean, it'll just save so much hassle later to do this. So I'm sorry that we're doing some backtracking right up front, but it's so close. Like, why wouldn't we? Okay, mode disc number 2. Now I'm forgetting what we need the lighter, and we need full canteen. Because as long as we torch that guy's body, we won't have to deal with him anymore. Like, and rather than him becoming Crimson Head, like taking the extra like 30 seconds. Thank you. With that being said, we're not going to do that for everybody. But since this is like a save hallway, there's still plenty of kerosene left. I really dislike the burning bodies mechanic. I think that's the weakest part of the game. Okay, looking good. Generally speaking, I tend to switch over to the... It's locked electronically? I tend to switch over to the... I tend to use the pistol like the whole game, but I'm sort of like weaning myself off of that, being like you have enough ammo, use the shotgun. It'll save you time and health. Okay, let's see. We got 2 locked doors, 2 open doors. So we'll do open door number 1. First aid box. And then mixed herb. Okay, 2 green herbs mixed together. And we have several locked doors in this hallway. Or rather, this one's not locked, but other ones were. Ah, what do we have here? Researcher's letter? My dearest Ada. By the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as expected, it came out positive. I feel like I am teetering on the edge of my reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have to become one of them. As far as I know, you are not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach the desperate pass, but if it has turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I have set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log in the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock on the door in basement level 2, where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I have coded that password into an X-rayed picture. A roentgenogram. I know you, and I'm sure you will be able to work it out without any trouble. There is just one more thing, and this is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. John, Ada.